very giving person.
So we've referenced this home a few times, and obviously it was a pretty grand home. Can you kind of describe it? I don't think there's a picture, right? I mean,
no, there is one picture, but it was made afterwards, and it has barbed wire going around the front, and it's overgrown, and that would be against my character to say that was his home. So I didn't publish that picture, but I can describe that home.
Yes, please.
I know that
She's
home.
the only one that can.
Yeah, you can go in. It had a half-circle front porch with 6 columns.
Just close your eyes.
Yeah, and you can go in that on that front porch, and everything outside was overlaid with little round brown river rocks. And he had a path tiered down to the waterfront with these, it graduated down, and he had these river rocks all the way down. So when you went in that front door, you went into a living room about, let's say, 40 feet, and it had a dual stone fireplace. And Joseph Bartha was the man that he was from Hungary, a trained horticulturist, and he was over the grounds in the estate there. And Joseph's brother Peter worked, and Paul Geddes did a great research paper, and I used Paul's research, talking about Joseph Bartha. But Joseph Bartha's daughter made the statement to an article in the Herald on 2 occasions that the fireplace cost $10,000 in 1909. It was a dual fireplace facing a room to the back in the living room. So then
Did you see through, or was see through the other room?
Well, it had a back. You didn't see through, but it heated.
Same chimney.
Yeah, same chimney. So then after that massive living room, you walk down 10 steps through a breezeway through the entire mansion, 10-foot breezeway covered, and that cool river water would just come spiraling through that breezeway. And then you walked into the bedroom area at a lower level. And there were 5 bedrooms there. The first master bedroom on the left had double windows facing the river, and then a single bedroom, single window on down. And then the hallway ran from that entrance all the way to a side porch, which had maybe either 8 or 10 columns, and they had a tree. Joseph Bartha had a tree growing up through the roof of that porch because they didn't want to cut the trees. And then at the house he built for guests, on the second floor balcony, the balcony was built around a tree. So Hamilton Carhartt was an environmentalist before it was cool to be an environmentalist, So the back part of that lower level had the front part had 3 bedrooms, the back part had 2, plus a 15 by 20 bathroom, and it had a mint green tile.
I've seen that tile.
Yes.
Okay. He hired Leo Calabosi from Italy to come over and bring the tile and inlay that tile. He had hot and cold running water. You can still see the pipes there. And over on the opposite side, he had the bathtub inlaid with tile. So he had that massive bathroom there. So then you go back into the living room, and there was an adjacent dining room over there. And the windows were floor to ceiling, and they had leaded panes through these stately rock columns, and the columns have convex pointing. And I can't begin to think of how labor intensive that would have been to do that. And even on the foundation level of the guest home and the son's home, you still have that pointing there. So you go into the dining room, and underneath it has this huge same-size basement, and it has 4 light wells to provide natural light to the lower area. And it has stairs from outside to go to the basement, and likely it had stairs from inside as well. So then when you go back through the dining room and living room, he had his theater there, which converted to a ballroom for the social scene of Rock Hill. And then opposite of that, I can't tell exactly what the rooms would be. And there's a little area because it peaks up with a room over the living room, and there's that mint green tile in that area, which means he could have had a kitchen or a bathroom in there, and it could have been maybe the cook lived there. But the outside cooking kitchen was detached from the house because that was the custom in those days. So that's a little bit about that house.
And it sounds like it was built to last
Yes.
forever.